Hello, this is George from Ophora. Today we're going to replace the ozonator or the SIP Neo 3 on the back of the Ophora Bioquantum water station. You may need to do this because of maybe your tank got infected, or maybe the SIP Neo 3 on the back is failing. So we're going to replace the whole unit on the back of the Ophora Bioquantum station. So what you'll need to do first is you should get a pack of stuff here, depending on what you need it for. You probably get an extra straw and tubing for the tank itself, some zip ties for the installing the control panel and the pump, and then you should get some cables for the electrical plug for the cable, and then a small cable for connecting both these together. So that's what comes in the SIP Neo 3 kit that we send out here. So first things first is you'll see that we are here at the unit, a Bioquantum water station. And in order to get to the SIP Neo 3 in the back, we're gonna first remove the filters. So here's your door right underneath the dispensers right here. What I want you to do is grab the sides here. There's a spring down here. I want you to grab the sides, push it down, and pull towards you, and that'll release the door. So see, there's a little spring here. I'll make sure you press down on it so it releases. So we'll put that to the side here, and then once we put that to the side here, you'll see that you have your filter set here. We're gonna remove 3 connections here in order to remove this filter set out of here. That way we have more room to work on this thing. One thing I do want you to do before you do any of this, I should have mentioned it earlier, is I want you to turn off your system. There's a hot tank right here. That's gonna make it it's gonna be very hot, so you want to be very careful when working with this so you don't burn yourself. Right here, this is the hot tank. So make sure you turn off your unit like I have. My unit's not plugged in at all right now. Just turn it off. You don't want it to continue heating while you do this, because and then you may even want to wait a couple of hours for it to cool down, so you can be sure you don't burn yourself. If you are going to work on it while the tank is hot, make sure you wear the proper clothing, long sleeve shirt, maybe some gloves that are heat proof. Just get that over there. Just talk about that real quick. So now what we're going to do now is remove the actual filter set so we can get to the actual air pump in the back here. Okay, so what I want you to do first is right here on the bottom here, there's a ball valve, and I want you to turn it off like so. That'll turn off the ball valve, and that stops the system from producing more water. So it's important we do that so before we actually pull this off of here, because we won't be able to remove the system remove the filter set unless we do that. And then also there's these little red clips on the unit here, so we're going to remove 3 of them in order to take the system off. I just removed the first one here on the bottom here, but dropped in here. Don't worry if you can't get it back right away. So we'll move on to the, so I removed this one. Now I'm going to remove this one here on the drain line. You notice the drain line because it has the black right here, and it goes up into here. And then if you look back, it'll go into your drain, where it drains off over there into the system. Okay, so we got the drain off. Now we have one here up to the tank. It's a ball valve here. We're just gonna remove that. Take that off. That's my 3rd one I've removed. And so once we do that, and bring this down here, so I'll show you how to remove a John Guest fitting from a tubing. So what you want to do is grab onto this tubing. You see there's a little collar piece that you can push down. Before you do this, you might want to empty, if your tank is full, you'll want to empty out some of your water here out of the system here, you know, to depressurize the unit. So my system's already empty because this is just a practice unit I'm doing it on, so I don't have to worry about it. But make sure you pull out maybe like a glass of water before you attempt this removing of the this one down here. So once your unit's depressurized, you can push down on the collar piece here. Once it's pushed down, you push it all the way down and then you yank on the tubing here. While you're doing that though, you can put a towel underneath it to catch any water that may have come out. So I'm gonna push down on the collar piece and I'm gonna yank it. This is that collar piece I was talking about earlier. So when you wanna push down, so we'll go over that again. I'll push it all the way in. I'm gonna push down on the collar piece, and while I'm pushing down on the collar piece, I'm gonna yank on that tube. That'll release it. So that's how you do that one. That's on the bottom here. The next one is going to be the one on the drain here. Let me get a better angle here on my tripod. All right, so here's your drain. You'll notice it says drain because it's a 500 milliliter on there. Once you do that, you want to grab a towel, wrap it around this fitting here. That's how I do it, so I can catch any water that might come out. And then I'm gonna push down on the tubing here, and then I'm gonna yank it up. Push down, yank up. You see that some water came out, some residual water. So that's why we have the towel here to catch anything that might fall. Okay, so once we do that, we have only 2 more connections we gotta get done with before we can pull this out. So what you're gonna wanna do now is pull the tank one off. Here's the tank, it's up here. What I want you to do is push down and pull towards you like the other one. I'm gonna put my towel right here to catch any residual water that may have fall. See, it have some residual water. So once I have the residual water disconnected from the tank, I'll hit my towel there to make sure it doesn't do that. And then I'll grab my last connection here is the connection for the UV. You'll see it's right here. I'll put a better look out here. So you'll see it's a connection here. It's got 2 prongs on each side. What you want to do is push down on each one of those ends and then just yank it off, and that'll release it. So we're almost done pulling the filter set out. I gotta get a screwdriver to loosen these screws over here. So I will be right back to get that, and then we'll go from there.